Good morning and welcome. Let's start our time together by gently stretching in any way that your body feels good. Just do this to help rouse the spine, show some love to the body, give us a little bit of energy that'll help us this morning. And again, just move in any way that feels good. And you can do this whether you're standing or seated, it doesn't matter. Just move in a way that feels good and just helps wake the body up. Ooh, yeah, I like that one. Great. All right, shake it off, shake it off. Next, let's do a short meditation to come into the present moment and set some loving intentions for our time together. Take a few deep, cleansing breaths. Feel the air as it moves in and out of the body. Let go of any stress, aggravation, or worry from the day. Allow yourself to be here now. Gently reflect on your motivations and reasons for participating today. Do you want to live with more peace and ease? Do you want more intimacy and joy in your life? Do you want to overcome some unskillful habits or attitudes? Do you want more harmony in your relationships? Peacefully reflect on how participating is an act of love and kindness for yourself. Gently reflect on how participating is an act of love and service for your friends and family. Maybe attending will help you have more patience and understanding, or develop better listening skills, or help you refrain from raising your voice or saying judgmental comments. Calmly reflect on how participating might serve your coworkers and acquaintances. How might attending this help serve all other humans, animals, lands, and other life forms? If during our time together, tiredness, restlessness, or distraction arises, remember these loving intentions you have for being here. See if that helps you become more focused, patient, alert, and interested. Whether you are new to meditation or a longtime meditator, welcome. My intentions for this class are to enrich and inspire your life. I will guide you in breath meditation and give you tips on starting or deepening your meditation practice. If done regularly, meditation will help you develop a variety of wonderful qualities that will help you live your life with more love, peace, joy, compassion. It will also help you live with more courage, commitment, and wisdom. A little bit about myself. My name is Freeman. I serve as the mindfulness teacher at Boundless Love Project. I've been meditating for 14 years and have completed 125 days worth of meditation retreats. I'm so committed to meditation because it has benefited my life so much. My thoughts were not very kind to myself, and I used to suffer a lot of shame, self-hatred, and self-loathing. Mindfulness helped me turn my focus inward and really study how thoughts, emotions, and behavior interact and affect each other. Using mindfulness, a commitment to loving myself, and inquiry, I scientifically explored my inner life. As a result, I gained many insights that helped me relate to myself with more compassion, kindness, and love. I let go of much anger, hatred, bitterness, and judgment. And when I say I let these go, it doesn't mean these thoughts no longer existed. It just means that when they arose, I no longer believed them. Through inquiry, I have seen how untrue, unkind, and unhelpful all of these judgmental and self-blaming thoughts were, and I chose to no longer believe them. So they no longer affected me. And that choice to no longer believe them was based on the fact that they weren't true, and also they weren't helpful, and they weren't kind. In the same way, I've let go of much of the greed and clinging in my life and live with a lot more peace and ease and joy. My speech and behavior have become more skillful, supportive, collaborative, and kind, which benefits others and my relationship with them. Because I still see myself gaining many, many benefits from meditation, I typically meditate 1 or more hours a day. I believe in the practice so much that I volunteer my time to share meditation with others, that you and other people may also experience these benefits. I volunteer with the Boundless Love Project, and the Boundless Love Project is a welcoming, affirming, all-inclusive, non-sectarian community. We joyfully work to create a global beloved community where all humans, animals, and other life forms thrive. As part of our mission, we offer free meditation trainings and mindfulness resources. To activists from various social justice, animal advocacy, and environmental protection movements, we offer free trainings on effective movement strategy, nonviolence, and de-escalation. We also collaborate with other organizations to support and amplify their work. Some of our partners include Minnesota Interfaith Power and Light, Supporting Black Lives in Unity, Fur Free Minneapolis, Compassionate Action for Animals, the Stop Line 3 Coalition, Campaign Nonviolence, and Twin Cities Nonviolent. At the Boundless Love Project, we offer all of our trainings free of charge because we don't want financial issues to be a barrier for people. We want everyone to be able to access these healing and nourishing practices. You can learn more about us, the resources we offer, and the events we put on at our website, boundlessloveproject.org. Yay! So that's a little bit about me and the Boundless Love Project. We're now going to do our native land acknowledgement to express appreciation and solidarity with our Indigenous siblings. The Boundless Love Project is based in Lakeville, Minnesota, on lands cared for by the Dakota people for generations. The Boundless Love Project stands in solidarity with Indigenous peoples' efforts to protect their culture, communities, and lands. This is why the Boundless Love Project leadership opposes Enbridge's expanded Line 3 tar sands pipeline, which violates Indigenous treaty rights and threatens Indigenous communities who depend on the wild rice beds that Line 3 will likely destroy. Moreover, instead of rapidly and elegantly helping us end our fossil fuel use, operating the expanded Line 3 will generate the greenhouse gas equivalents of 50 coal-fired power plants. That is a lot of coal-fired power plants. And to put that into perspective, that is more greenhouse gases than created by all activities within the state of Minnesota. For these reasons and more, we invite you to visit stopline3, with the 3 being the number 3.org, to learn more and consider getting involved. That website again is stopline3.org. May all Indigenous people, all non-Indigenous people, all animals, and all lands be safe and protected, peaceful and happy, healthy and strong. May we joyfully work individually and together to create a global beloved community where all life thrives. Today, we are going to do a meditation where we anchor our attention on the sensations of breath, which is why we call it breath meditation. Pretty simple, right? The purpose of this meditation is to train your attention so that you can anchor it on whatever object of your choosing. This is important because what you put your attention on is how you experience life. Now, an untrained mind has what psychologists call a negativity bias. This means the mind naturally focuses on whatever in your environment or in your mind that is threatening, fearsome, and unpleasant. This leads to a life full of fear, anxiety, anger, and shame. But if we train our attention, we can then focus it on whatever we want to focus it on. So when threats are present, we address them skillfully. And when they are not, we anchor our awareness on all that is good, beautiful, and praiseworthy. This leads to a life of peace, love, compassion, and joy. But developing this skill to direct our attention is not the only benefit that you're going to get from meditation. As you attempt to anchor your awareness on these sensations of breath, you will find that the mind does not want to do that. The mind wants to think, comment, judge, blame, plan, remember. It may find meditation to be a boring waste of time. Let me reassure you, this activity of the mind is normal and to be expected. Thankfully, the difficulty of keeping our attention focused on the breath helps us cultivate many, many beautiful qualities. For example, we have the opportunity to practice being patient, loving, and kind, and compassionate with the mind. We have the opportunity to practice being persistent, courageous, and tenacious as we continually and gently bring our attention back to these subtle sensations of breath. And we're practicing how to face difficulty with as much peace, ease, and effortlessness as possible. The more we practice these beautiful, wonderful qualities during meditation, the more they show up in our daily lives. Okay, have I sold you on meditation yet? I hope so. And if so, good, because it's really great. Before I go further, I do need to share an advisory though, for those of us who suffer flashbacks or post-traumatic stress disorder. So meditation is an act of love for ourselves and for all life. And it is very, very healing. But if you have experienced flashbacks or if you have post-traumatic stress disorder, meditation may cause flashbacks to arise. Now, the reason these arise is because our body minds are trying to heal and they're hoping to reintegrate these traumatic memories and sensations back into, so they're integrated and the body is in a place of wholeness. But this healing, it can only happen when we meet these experiences calmly, with love, compassion, and a sense of real peace and ease. Now, as someone who suffers from PTSD, I'll be the first to admit that meeting traumatic memories with peace and compassion is a lot to ask of ourselves. If we are not ready to meet these memories and these sensations in this way, it may re-traumatize us, and we don't want that to happen. If you ever start to feel like you're about to experience a flashback or something else that is too challenging for you to hold, then do the meditation exit strategy. Stop meditating. If your eyes are closed, open them. Then name 5 or more objects that you see in the room, and recognize that you are in a safe room. And this is why, especially for people who have flashbacks or PTSD, this is why it's so important that you always meditate in a safe room, a place where you feel safe and comfortable. Because then when you do this meditation exit strategy, you remember, oh yeah, I'm in my room, this is safe, nothing can harm me here. And that's gonna help you prevent the flashbacks from arising. And then once you recognize you're in a safe room, remember that these memories are from the past. That experience is over and done with, and it cannot harm you. Once grounded in the safety of the present moment, get up and do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. So does this make sense? I'm basically encouraging you to feel free to stop meditating, get up, and take care of yourself if something too disturbing for you to hold arises. Okay? All right, so good. And we do this because we really want to be trauma informed and trauma sensitive. I have to admit, I did not have a flashback until about 9 years into my meditation practice. And by that time, I was able to see very clearly. I developed what they call dual awareness, where I'm like, oh, these are thoughts and sensations, but they're not actually happening right now. Like that experience is not happening right now. And I was really able to hold it with a lot of love and compassion for myself and a sense of peace. And actually I was kind of interested and intrigued by it, which I know this sounds ridiculous if you suffer PTSD, but that's what meditation can do. It can help to really reintegrate these challenging experiences that we've had. Okay, so again, if you do feel like you're holding something, and this is like on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're getting up into the, like, you know, with 1 being peaceful and 10 being way too much to hold, if you're at like a 7, just use the meditation exit strategy. Don't try to go beyond that. And if you're new to meditation, maybe start at a 5. If something is as challenging as a 5, just stop meditating, or do a different form of meditation that works for you. All right, just a few more logistics before we start the meditation. If you have a breath meditation practice, feel free to anchor your awareness wherever you normally feel the breath in the body. Otherwise, if you're new, I encourage you to feel the sensations found in the nasal passageways, so inside the nose, as well as on the skin around the edges of the nostrils and the skin between the upper lip and the lower part of the nostrils. So kind of in this triangle area of the face. And it doesn't mean you need to feel sensations all over that area, as you probably won't. Just focus on whatever sensations you can feel anywhere in that area and you'll be fine. Now the meditation is going to begin when I strike the chime 3 times, which you've heard already, and that's what's going to signal that it's over as well. Finally, I like to start and end the meditation with some chanting. The intro chant reminds us that meditation is an act of love that we do to benefit ourselves and all life. This helps us bring a kind and loving attitude to our meditation. The ending chant helps us cultivate a spirit of generosity, because in this ending chant, we energetically share the benefits that we have gained through our meditation with all beings and all life forms. Now, for those of us who aren't used to chanting, it may seem peculiar or strange at first. Just please do your best to be calm and patient with it. As I chant, rest your awareness on the sensations you feel in the heart area, and really try to feel the meaning behind the words. You may be able to feel them in that heart area. But if you don't, that's okay too. Just rest your attention in your upper chest. Whatever sensations you feel there. There may be heat, there may be pressure, you may be able to feel the heart beating, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything special. And if you really, really don't like the chanting, just remember, it will be over soon, okay? All right. With that all out of the way, I believe we are going to start our meditation. So if you'd like to just get into a nice, comfortable situation. We do this practice for the benefit and welfare of all beings and all life everywhere, including our own. May we know the peace of accepting the truth of reality as it is. May we know the security of having our intentions arise from unconditional, boundless love. May we know the freedom of renunciation, which liberates us from greed. May we know the joy of living skillfully for the benefit and welfare of all beings and all life everywhere. May all beings and all life everywhere be free of delusion, suffering, and dissatisfaction. May all beings and all life everywhere be loving, peaceful, compassionate, and joyful. Meditation is an act of love for ourselves and all life. Regard all the instructions I offer as gentle invitations. Kindly do your best to follow these invitations. At the same time, maintain your full sense of freedom and agency throughout this meditation. As I share instructions, follow those that feel safe, seem helpful, and align with your own inner wisdom. If an instruction is unhelpful or does not apply to you, then compassionately ignore it. To start, position yourself comfortably in a way that allows you to be both relaxed and energized. If you wear glasses, you may want to remove them. If sitting, gently stack your spine in a balanced way so little effort is needed to hold up your head and body upright. If sitting in a chair, uncross your legs and put both feet flat on the floor. Try to find a position which you can hold comfortably and easily for about 20 to 25 minutes. If able, slowly and effortlessly breathe in through the nose, deep into the belly. Then slowly release the breath. Gently continue to do these slow, deep belly breaths. Slow, deep breathing tells the nervous system that all is safe, and this allows the body and mind to settle, relax, and be calm. Breathing in through the nose offers the body many health benefits, so if it makes sense for you, breathe in through the nose. If nasal breathing is too distracting or difficult for you right now, then breathe in whatever way makes the most sense for you. As you slowly breathe in, gently feel the energy and aliveness of the body. As you breathe out, lovingly invite the muscles in the body to relax and soften. Breathing in, feel the energy and aliveness. Breathing out, feel the muscles relax and soften. Invite the whole body to be calm, relaxed, and soft. At any point during this meditation, if you notice stress, tension, or tightness in the body, kindly invite that area to relax and soften. If any tightness remains, compassionately allow it to be. One more time, gently take a slow, deep, comfortable in-breath. Slowly release the breath while peacefully inviting the body to relax and soften. Calmly now, let go of all control of the breath and allow the breath to breathe itself. Peacefully allow the breath to breathe how it wants to breathe. During the meditation, lovingly do your best to remain as still as possible. Remaining still will help the mind become more calm and focused. If you do need to move, try to do so slowly, quietly, and mindfully. For the rest of this meditation, gently anchor your awareness on the skin between the upper lip and nose, as well as on the skin in and around the nostrils. In this area, you will be able to feel the sensations of breathing. Patiently pay attention to the sensations you feel on the skin between your nose and upper lip, as well as the skin adjacent to your nostrils and the skin lining your nasal passages. By resting your awareness here, you are able to experience the breath as it moves in and out of the body. With ease and patience, notice whatever sensations arise here. There may be warmth, coolness, moisture, dryness, pressure, spaciousness, a sense of flow, tingling, pulsing, vibrations. Gently notice whatever sensations arise. Whenever your attention gets lost in thoughts, calmly and kindly return your attention to the breath. If you are unable to feel any sensations of breath, try breathing slightly harder until you can feel either the coolness of the in-breath, the warmth of the out-breath, or the pressure of air moving over the skin. You want to keep your breath as comfortable and effortless as possible. So breathe only as hard as you need to until you feel something. Whenever your attention gets lost in thoughts, gently and lovingly return your attention to the sensations of breath. As you rest your awareness on feeling the sensations of breath in your nose and on your upper lip, gently allow your eyes to relax into a neutral, calm position. For some of us, the mind may want to point our eyes towards the object of our attention, but pointing our eyes towards our noses and upper lips may cause eye strain and headaches. So peacefully allow your eyes to be relaxed and soft. Calmly notice how you can feel the sensations of breath while resting your eyes in a neutral, comfortable position. Give your full attention to the sensations of breath you feel on the skin between your nose and upper lip, and the skin in and around your nostrils. Let all arising thoughts, my voice, all other sounds, and all other bodily sensations fall into the background of your awareness. Gently keep your full attention on these sensations of breath. Whenever your mind gets lost in thoughts, calmly and gently bring your attention back to the breath. Gently and peacefully be aware of the breath. Let the breath be your refuge. Let the breath be where you can rest your awareness to find calmness, tranquility, balance, ease, serenity, and peace. Breath meditation may not feel that tranquil right now, and if so, that is totally fine. With patience and practice, the breath will be a source of peace and serenity for you. Until then, gently love yourself and keep persisting. If you experience struggle and strain, use less effort and see if that helps make your experience more peaceful and calming. As you rest your awareness on the breath, allow all other thoughts, sounds, and sensations to fade into the background of your awareness. All that matters is placing and maintaining your relaxed awareness on the breath. Gently notice all of the sensations on the skin between your upper lip and nose, and on the skin around your nostrils and lining your nasal passages. You may feel heat, coolness, moisture, dryness, pressure, spaciousness, pulsing, a sense of flow, tingling, vibrations. Calmly notice whatever sensations arise. By resting your awareness on the breath, all other thoughts, all other sounds, all other sensations and arising thoughts are left alone to mind themselves in the background of your awareness. All that matters is placing and maintaining your relaxed awareness on the breath. Whenever your awareness gets lost in thoughts, gently and lovingly return your attention to the sensations of breathing. Allow the breath to be your refuge. Allow the breath to be the place where you can find peace, tranquility, and serenity. Gently now move your attention from the breath to anchor it on the sensations you feel in the heart area. You may place one or both hands on your heart to help you do this. Meditation gives us practitioners many benefits. Now, out of love for others, we generously share these benefits energetically with all beings and all life. With your awareness gently anchored on your heart space, energetically send these kind wishes chanted to all humans, animals, and life forms everywhere. We share any merits gained from this practice with all beings and all life everywhere. May all beings and all life everywhere be free from suffering and misery. May all beings and all life everywhere abide in a deep and lasting peace. May all beings and all life everywhere know the highest forms of happiness and be at ease. May all beings and all life everywhere know their deepest essence to be joy, peace, compassion, and unconditional boundless love. May all beings and all life everywhere be liberated, fully liberated, permanently liberated. As you come out of the meditation, gently wiggle your fingers and toes, and then move your arms and legs around in a way that feels good. And this is important, but you really want to rouse the body after meditation before standing up, because if the body hasn't been roused, you could stand up and faint and injure yourself. So always do some gentle rousing in the seated position. Make sure the body is awake and the blood is pumping before standing up and doing whatever you're going to do afterwards. Okay? Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining me in meditation. And let's just do some processing before we move on to a short talk on how to start a meditation practice or how to deepen that practice. So, in one word or phrase, just gently reflect on how you would describe your meditation experience today. So that would be like the overall theme of it. And I hope you found it to be interesting, enjoyable, calming, insightful, soothing, or something that's pleasant. But if you didn't, that's okay too. It often takes practice before we develop the skills and attitudes necessary for meditation to be a pleasant, calming experience. So as a quick review of the practice, the main point is to gently anchor the attention of the breath. Is to gently anchor our awareness on the attention of the breath, and to be kind, compassionate, forgiving, and patient with ourselves when the mind gets lost in thought. As you may have noticed, it tends to do quite a bit. And then our practice is to be persistent, yet loving and gentle as we bring that attention back to the breath. It's a simple practice, but it is hugely transformative. It's amazing the benefits that you can get from something that's so seemingly simple. Now, the other benefit that you get from this is you're developing what is known as mindfulness. And mindfulness has been defined in a wide variety of ways, and they're all beautiful and wonderful. And I just like to think of it as compassionately being aware of what you're aware of. So when you're noticing the sensations of breath, you're just noticing the sensations of breath. There's no monologue or going on in your head about, is this a good sensation or a bad sensation, pleasant or unpleasant? Because we're just compassionately seeing what's there. We're just observing what's there, and we're doing it with a lot of love and compassion and intimacy and curiosity. And that's what mindfulness is. As we develop that attitude of mindfulness, we start to relate to more and more things with less and less judgment, and more inquisitiveness, more and more objectivity, more and more compassion and kindness and love. And this really just tremendously, I was joining tremendously and traumatic. Well, I can't remember what words I was joining, but anyway, this tremendously benefits you as well. So that's how meditation works, to develop your concentration and your mindfulness. And those two things are really superpowers to radically improve your life. Now, if you have questions or concerns about the technique or the meditation we just did, please visit boundlessloveproject.org. That's our website. And check out our FAQ page, which has the answers to frequently asked questions. And if you don't see your question there, you can scroll down to the bottom of that page and write it in a form to us, and we'll see it and we'll respond to you directly. Okay, now that we've processed the meditation, I'd like to share with you some of the benefits of meditation, because it's really a hugely beneficial project or practice. And psychologists consider meditation to be what's known as a keystone practice, because it seemingly benefits so many different areas of a person's life. So what are some of the benefits of meditation? Well, it may help you develop a better relationship with your body, with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your moods, with your behaviors. It may help you improve your relationships with your family, with friends, with strangers, with wildlife, with all life. It may improve bodily health. It may improve mental health. It may allow you to live with more feelings of peace, love, compassion, and joy. It may bring more lightheartedness, contentment, and harmony into your life. It may help you respond to difficulties with more ease and effortlessness, but still effectiveness. In fact, more effective than before. It may help you live more skillfully in a way that benefits yourself in all life. You know, a lot of us have bad habits that don't serve us, and yet there's something about them that is just so gotta have it. Mindfulness helps us rewire things and say, you know, if it doesn't serve me, I don't want to participate in this. And it gives us that wisdom to actually live our values. It may help you live with more wisdom, more objectivity, and more of an ability to see things clearly as they are. Most of us, we see the world not as it is, we see it through a conceptual overlay. Like, so if this is the world, and these are all the thoughts we have about everything, boom, those things are laid over the world. And so we don't experience the world directly. We experience it through the filter of our mind. And if you remember, I said our mind has a negativity bias. It really focuses on everything negative. So a lot of that overlay is judgment, very negative judgment, blaming, you know, criticizing in a way that sort of demeans and dehumanizes others and ourselves. So as we do this practice, we start to see the inherent untruthness, unhelpfulness, unkindness of this constructive overlay, and we stop believing it. And then we can just deal with reality more directly. And that allows us to be more objective, more wise, and a lot more peaceful. Meditation may help you have more courage, bravery, patience, and persistence as well, because you're training for those practices every time you sit down and meditate. It may help you have more curiosity, inquisitiveness, and interest in everything. It may even inspire you to be more creative and have more mental flexibility and nimbleness of mind, so that it's not so rigid, like the thinking is more fluid and flowing rather than stuck and rigid. Now, I know this sounds like a lot of benefits, but if you don't want them, then don't meditate. You know, I like to say, if you want to be successful in sports, then practice your drills. If you want to be successful in life, meditate. Meditation is easily one of the most important things you can do to improve the quality of your life. So let me share with you 5 tips to help you start or deepen your meditation practice. Tip number 1, practice in community. The Boundless Love Project offers a free weekly online group meditation every Tuesday night from 6:15 to 7:45 p.m. Central Time. We socialize, have a 30-minute meditation, and a mindfulness talk or activity at each one of these group meditations. It's fun and easy, and we would love for you to join us. Visit boundlessloveproject.org and click on the events page for all of the details on how to attend. And I can't remember, but did I mention that we're meeting on Zoom right now during the pandemic? So it's not like you're going to be with us in person. We're trying to do this as safely as possible. Tip number 2, meditate daily. A daily meditation practice gives you the consistency needed to see the benefits more quickly. If you are new to meditation, start by meditating only 5 minutes a day. As a new meditator, the first skill you need to develop is the skill of sitting down and meditating. Doing short meditations will help you learn that skill. The Boundless Love Project has 3 resources to help you with a daily meditation practice, and links to all of them can be found on our easy-to-find meditation tips page on our website. Resource 1 is a journaling activity with questions that help you increase your chances of adopting and sticking to a meditation practice. Use these questions to find a good time and location to meditate and to really help make that time and place sacred, so it's free of distractions and interruptions. Resource 2 is a PDF of a meditation tracker, a meditation tracking log, that looks like this. And you can download it, print it out, and use it to hold yourself accountable to your commitment to meditate daily. This tool will help motivate you on more challenging days. It will also help you to track your progress as your daily meditations become more consistent. Resource 3 is guided meditations. If you are new to meditation, guided meditations really help. Otherwise, you can spend your entire meditation lost in thought. But with a guide, the instructions remind you of what you are trying to do as you're meditating. We have dozens of guided meditations, and they range from 5 to 60 minutes in length, and you can download them all for free at our website, boundlessloveproject.org. Guided meditations are also good for long-time meditators who are trying a new style of meditation. And we have tons of styles of meditation to choose from. So if you are a long-time meditator, consider using our meditations as well. Okay, tip number 3. Adopt a slogan practice to help you integrate mindfulness into daily life. To help you merge the mindfulness you develop in meditation into your daily life, I encourage you to do a daily slogan practice. Start with the slogan "Breathe," which will remind you to take several mindful pauses throughout your day. Mindful pauses are like mini breath meditations that you can take anytime you want. They help you savor the joy of life and really appreciate the beauty, calm your nervous system, and inspire resource and creativity. I love doing them when I look at clouds, and it's simple. It's just a mindful pause can just be one deep breath, and just like breath meditation, you focus on the sensations of breathing. Now, on the same meditations tips page of our website, you will find details on starting a slogan practice. It also only takes 5 minutes a day to do that, and you will see such great results from it. Tip number 4, listen to a mindfulness talk every week. A lot of biological and cultural forces stand in our way from us to be mindful, focused, peaceful, loving, and wise. To counteract those forces, repetition and practice are essential. Mindfulness talks give helpful guidance to keep you moving out of whatever darkness is in your life and into the light. We have many talks on our website to listen to. Many of our supporters listen to each one several times. You can also hear a talk each week by coming to our group meditations, which I mentioned earlier. Tip number 5, join our email newsletter. As new events, trainings, meditations, and other resources are posted to our website, we let you know via our newsletter, which averages less than once a week right now that we send it out. You can subscribe, you guessed it, at our website, boundlessloveproject.org. So those are 5 tips to help you start or deepen your meditation practice. Those tips, which can be found in our meditations tip page, again, these 5 tips are: meditate in community, meditate daily, adopt a slogan practice to help you integrate mindfulness into daily life, listen to a mindfulness talk every week, join our email newsletter to learn about new resources as they become available. So that's all 5. Finally, before I go, I want to share with you 3 more pieces of helpful advice. First, the benefits of meditation show up in your daily life. When you meditate regularly, you will find yourself being more patient, loving, compassionate, joyful, courageous, wise, peaceful, and focused, among many other things. You will find yourself better able to tolerate delays and difficulties and disappointments. Little things that used to bother you will no longer do so. But there is a caveat to all of this, and this leads me to my second point. 2, be patient to see the benefits. Meditation teaches you new skills and new attitudes. It is basically rewiring your brain so you can be more joyful, peaceful, happy, and patient. These changes take time to happen, so be patient with the process. Plan to meditate regularly for 6 months to a year, and then expect to start seeing some really solid changes in behavior. They'll be gradual at first, but that's why give it 6 months or a year of really dedicated, committed practice, and then you're going to start to see these benefits really showing up in your life. 3, and this is probably the most crucial point of all of this, you need to do the work. Nobody can walk this path for you. If you want the benefits of meditation, you need to meditate. So be committed, be ardent, be diligent in the practice, and many good, beautiful, wonderful fruits will come. If you don't want the results, then fine, don't do it. But if you want the results, be patient and don't give up. You will be so glad that you stuck with it. All right, so that's it for the presentation. I'm going to sign us out with just a little closing meditation. So if people could get comfortable. Our time together meditating and learning has brought us many benefits. Out of generosity, we energetically share these benefits with all life on earth. May all people, animals, and other life forms be safe and protected, peaceful and happy, healthy and strong. May we all work individually and together to create a global beloved community where all life thrives. As we leave this space and go about our day, may love and wisdom guide and protect us. Thank you so much for attending this morning, and have a blessed day.